The U.S. economy is navigating a labyrinth of challenges that require thoughtful, long-term strategies to mitigate potential risks. At the heart of these challenges lies the issue of unsustainable fiscal management, with the national debt ballooning to levels that increasingly strain the federal budget. Rising debt servicing costs, fueled by higher interest rates, limit the government's ability to fund essential programs, from infrastructure upgrades to education reform, potentially stalling future economic growth. Inflation, a persistent concern, continues to ripple through sectors ranging from housing to energy, eroding the purchasing power of consumers and pressuring businesses to manage higher costs. The Federal Reserve's attempts to combat inflation through rate hikes pose their own risks, as tighter monetary policy can stifle business investment and lead to slower job creation. Labor market dynamics present another critical hurdle. An aging population is shrinking the available workforce, creating labor shortages in key sectors like healthcare and manufacturing, while simultaneously increasing the demand for social services. Compounding this issue is the growing mismatch between available jobs and the skills of the workforce. Automation and advancements in artificial intelligence are rapidly transforming industries, displacing workers in roles once considered stable, and placing immense pressure on education and training systems to adapt. Wage stagnation in many sectors further undermines economic security, contributing to widening income inequality that disproportionately affects lower and middle-income families. This disparity not only dampens consumer demand, a primary driver of the U.S. economy, but also creates social strains that can destabilize the broader economic environment. Globally, the U.S. faces heightened competition and growing vulnerabilities. Supply chain disruptions, exacerbated by geopolitical tensions and natural disasters, have exposed the fragility of global trade networks. Critical industries such as semiconductors and pharmaceuticals are particularly affected, highlighting the urgent need for domestic manufacturing capacity and supply chain diversification. Geopolitical challenges, including shifting trade relationships and increasing rivalry with emerging economic powers, threaten the United States' position as a global economic leader. Climate change adds another layer of complexity, as extreme weather events disrupt agricultural output, increase insurance costs, and require significant investments in resilient infrastructure and renewable energy sources. Technology, a double-edged sword, accelerates productivity and innovation but also magnifies disparities. High-tech industries benefit from advances in artificial intelligence and automation, yet these same technologies displace jobs in traditional sectors, creating an economic divide between those equipped to thrive in a digital economy and those left behind. Educational and workforce development programs must evolve rapidly to close this gap, yet systemic inertia often slows the pace of necessary reforms. Taken together, these challenges reveal an intricate web of domestic and global factors that require a coordinated, strategic approach. Solutions will demand investment in infrastructure, education, and technology, alongside reforms to fiscal and monetary policies that balance short-term needs with long-term sustainability. Without proactive measures, the risks of slower growth, increased inequality, and diminished global competitiveness could fundamentally alter the trajectory of the U.S. economy. The challenges facing the U.S. economy have profound implications for the everyday lives of Americans, shaping their financial security, career opportunities, and overall quality of life. Rising inflation continues to affect household budgets, with higher prices for necessities such as food, housing, and healthcare leaving many families struggling to make ends meet. For those on fixed incomes, such as retirees, the impact is even more pronounced, as their purchasing power diminishes over time. Employment patterns are also shifting, with the rise of automation and digital transformation creating uncertainty for workers in traditional industries while presenting new opportunities in technology-driven fields. However, the benefits of these advancements are unevenly distributed, leaving many Americans to navigate job insecurity and the need for reskilling in a rapidly evolving labor market. Wage stagnation, despite low unemployment in some areas, has exacerbated the feeling of economic vulnerability for millions, especially as the cost of living outpaces income growth. In addition to financial pressures, broader systemic issues such as income inequality and limited access to affordable education and healthcare deepen disparities in American society. Families in lower-income brackets face significant barriers to upward mobility, with limited savings to cushion against economic shocks, such as unexpected medical bills or job loss. Meanwhile, younger generations contend with the weight of student loan debt, which delays milestones such as homeownership, marriage, and starting families, reshaping the fabric of American life. The housing market, characterized by soaring prices and a shortage of affordable homes, leaves many individuals and families unable to achieve the traditional dream of homeownership, leading to higher reliance on renting and reduced long-term financial stability. Climate change, another economic factor, also affects daily life, as more Americans experience the direct impact of extreme weather events, from wildfires and hurricanes to droughts and floods. These events not only disrupt communities but also drive up insurance premiums and strain local economies, creating a cascading effect on individual livelihoods. Additionally, the healthcare system, burdened by rising costs and inequities, leaves many Americans underinsured or uninsured, leading to difficult choices between seeking necessary medical care and covering other essential expenses. Together, these interconnected challenges define the economic reality for many Americans, creating a sense of uncertainty and a need for systemic change to foster greater stability, equity, and opportunity in their lives.